Hey guys, Steve here with a quick video just to answer some questions. We've been very busy over the last few months doing lots of filming for our clients, but now I've got a few minutes to do some Q&A. So, do you live in the UK? Yes, I'm based in the UK, if you couldn't already tell from the accent. Did you go to college for filming? Yes, I went to university in London about 14 years ago, and so I started there, but then after that I worked in lots of places all around the world, and to be honest, I probably learned just as much learning by doing as I did learning at university. Here's a good one. Lasso? Nah, it's pronounced lasso. Get that right before some cowboy has to hog tie you with one. Oh, and another one. Lasso. So I'm dreadfully sorry, but I'm not American, so help me out here, Americans. Is it lasso? Lasso tool. This is too quick. You need to slow down so the audience can follow. Well, I always think you get more value from a quick tutorial where you can pause and rewind than you do over a really long one. Can I know what specs of PC or laptop you use for editing? I am simply using an iMac from about 2015. Is there a free version of Photoshop? Yeah, you can do a trial for 30 days, I believe, that's free. Let's check out how to add yourself to movies. You guys seem to like that one. Why don't you use face tracking? Was expecting deepfakes. Yeah, and reface app. I know I sound dumb, but there are deepfakes you could make. We were going for a full performance replacement. So the idea is that the body is part of the performance, right? And not just the face. At the moment, I think deepfakes, the face looks good, but the body always gives it away. Like, it always looks like a completely different body because you're just slapping one head on top of another body. We probably will try deepfakes at some point, but we haven't yet got around to it. Please add yourself to any of the Marvel movies. I'm a bit behind with the Marvel movies. I haven't actually seen all of them yet. I grew up watching The Great Escape. It's funny seeing you play Steve McQueen. You remind me more of the guy he was always in the cooler with. Well, I haven't had that guy before. Archie Ives.
Flying officer Ives.
I'd like to see a picture of you taken under similar circumstances. I'd like to see a scene from a space movie floating in zero gravity. Well, if you look at our add yourself to stock footage, we kind of tried that, although we cheated and you can't really see the feed. How would you do a Lord of the Rings scene? With a lot of time and money? I could have had more fun changing the original lines. That's a very good point. That's something to have a go at yourself. I wish I could do 80%, but I'm just on 10. Look, have a go, just experiment. It's only through practicing that you get better, right? Definitely think it'd be worth for you to put this together in an online course we could pay for. Yeah, well, we're sort of trying to gauge interest in that at the moment, so drop a comment below if you'd be interested in a paid for mini course that would go into much more detail of all the stuff that we're doing in these videos. Right, Alfie, you can help me answer some questions. Let's have a look at the window smash tutorial. I think jumping out of a window without all of that would be easier. What do you reckon? He's probably right. This is not for a beginner, definitely worth the time to watch, thank you. Well, some people say these are too difficult and some people say they're too easy. I guess mostly these are sort of mid-range skill level. Can you do a tutorial about how to jump out of a moving car? Funnily enough, I did try that in a film that I made when I was 17, and we could try and recreate that one pretty soon. Let's check out the superhero landing tutorial, which you guys have watched a million times, so thank you very much for that. You obviously really like that one. A lot of people seem to think that I'm slowing down as I fall, and that's my real fall, so I guess I'm just a naturally slow faller. He should add a shake when he falls from the sky. Well, we did try that, but we thought that it looked more like we'd joined two shots together and we'd hidden them with a big shake of the camera, so we actually toned the shake down when the character lands to make it more clear that it's the same shot the whole time. Where can I get the effects? For example, energy ball. Go to production crate. More tutorials, please. Well, we're going to keep doing them as long as we can think of good ideas. How much for private lessons? Well, again, we're thinking of maybe doing like a mini course. Where do you get your sound effects? That's a good question. We have a big sound effects library that we've built up over the years. They're from lots of different places. Some are Adobe, I think, some are BBC, some are just free to use ones that we found online. Which camera did you use? So for most of these, we use the 1DX Mark III, which is what is filming me for this now. Could I do this with my iPhone 11 if I don't have an expensive camera? Yeah, I'm sure you could. It's less about what camera you have and more about planning what you're going to do with the shot and then editing it afterwards. For the clone effect using DIY motion control, a lot of people have asked for a clone fight. Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of planning. But yeah, we may try a clone fight at some point, so stick around for that. On to the Mission Impossible mask effect. I've always wanted to know how this effect was done. I don't know if this is how they did it. This is a complete guess, and I think we could probably improve this one slightly better with some motion control. It wouldn't have to be a static shot, so stick around if you want to see another version of that mask effect at some point in the future. And the missing face effect. Most of these I think are people just saying I could have done the whole thing in Blender. Yeah, I'm sure I could have done that. That was the first time I'd ever used it, so yeah, I'm learning like everybody else. Can you share your footage so that we can practice the edit? At the moment we're not sharing our footage because we're trying to encourage people to actually create these effects themselves, but if we did do a paid course we would probably share more elements like this for the people taking part. How long did all of this take you? Well, when we're not too busy, we try and film an effect one week and then edit the same week and then do the tutorial the week after. So I guess the inside of a week maybe for some of these effects. What about some Zach King reveals? Ah, well, that would be interesting. I wish you can become more active. Yeah, me too. We're just in a very busy period of work right now for our professional filmmaking jobs. Hopefully we'll get back to a more regular pattern of uploads soon. Digital matte paintings. Please add Russian subtitles. Drop a comment below, guys, if you want subtitles in a particular language, and if enough people ask for it, then yeah, we can probably do that. I wonder, how does it feel watching yourself in these clips? Please do the invisible person sitting in a chair effect. I will make that for you right now. Well guys, I hope you found that interesting. If you want to see more Q&As, let us know and we will try and fit them in. Subscribe to see everything on the channel and we'll be back with more videos very soon. Take care.